Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in again. I'm super excited to make this video. I'm super excited to connect with you. Happy New Year once again. Welcome to 2023. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so grateful to God for all the blessings of the previous year. So today I am going to be showing you how to set a goal and achieve it. I'm going to show you how to set a goal and achieve it. So let's just delve straight into the video. The first thing I want to talk about is what is goal? What is a goal? So a goal can be said to be a definite objective or target. Now, what does it mean to achieve a goal? To achieve a goal is to hit a target. That's the meaning. It means you've met your objective or you've reached a target. So I'm going to be going around why you should set a goal. I'm going to be talking about why you should set a goal. I'm going to be talking about how to set a goal. So let's go straight to why you should set a goal. Because of course, if you want to do anything, you should have your whys, because the whys are what is going to keep you motivated. The whys are what is going to keep you going even when you feel like giving up or drawing back. Number one thing that I've realized is that a goal, when you set a goal, and the reason why you should set a goal is because it pushes you forward. It makes you like make progress. It pushes you forward. It means you are moving from A to B or from point A to point C. So you are moving forward. You are having advancement either in your career, in your personal development, in your finances, in your ministry. So a goal principally makes you like it gives you a sense of like a sense of focus, a sense of focus. It makes you feel like, oh, I'm moving forward. Not just the feeling, in actual sense, you are moving forward, you are making progress. Setting goals make you happy. That's the second thing. That's the second reason why you should set a goal. It has a way of making you happy. I don't know, but personally to me, there was a particular anytime I set goal and achieve them, there's this excitement that comes with even the normal day-to-day activities. There's this excitement that comes with, oh, I have been able to do this. Wow, I feel so good. I feel so happy. So that's one of the reasons I believe you should set your goal. It makes you happy. Another thing is that goal setting helps you to eliminate waste of time. It helps you to eliminate or reduce waste of time. You know, a lot of things is seeking for our attention. Social media, people, things everywhere. There are noises everywhere. But when you set your goal, it has a way of helping you to reduce the time you spend on things that are not profitable. It helps you to reduce the time you spend on ventures that are not profitable, talks that are not profitable. So it helps you to make the most of your time. That's another reason why I believe you should set a goal. Another reason why you should set a goal is that it helps you to like eliminate waste of time with people. There are some people that are just around to use up your time, to waste your time. But if you have things to do, you can quickly say, oh, I want to get back on something, I'll call you back. And that means until you are done with what you set your heart to do, you're not calling them, you're not getting back to, because at the end of the day, this kind of people, it's not like maybe there's going to be any productive discussion or productive activities. If there is going to be productive activities, that one's a different case. You can put them in your schedules and have a quality conversation. But when you know that this set of people, what they do is just gossip away your time and waste away your time, it helps you to like shield them away from your life. Because when they know that there's no time for nonsense talks or nonsense gossip, they won't call back for let's talk, let's do this. They won't call back for it. Now let's go straight to how to set a goal. This is very important. This is a crucial part of this video. How to set a goal. First thing first, to set a goal, you need a strategy. I remember when we were taking this course, this ICANN course, Management, Governance and Ethics. There was a definition of goal, there was a definition of strategy, and in that book, strategy is basically on plans and action. That is strategy. Strategy equals to plans plus action. So when you have a strategy, your strategy is the tool with which you want to use to achieve your goal. If you have a goal, you need a strategy to achieve it. For example, if you are vying for a position in this year election, let's say you want to be let's say a governor. Yeah, let's say you want to be a governor. You know, that is a goal. You want to be a governor in the year 2023. Of course, it's not now. You know, you'll have been preparing for that before now. You want to be a governor in the year 2023. You need a strategy. How do you mobilize people from the grassroots? How do you mobilize people that are not educated? How do you mobilize people that are educated? How do you mobilize the old? That is your strategy. Your strategy is your how. How do you want to achieve your goal? So it is a very crucial part of goal. If you want to achieve your goal, you need a strategy, and you need a strategy that works. Not just strategy, but a strategy that works. So now, strategy means plans plus action. That means that if you want to achieve your goal, the tool you use in achieving your goal is your strategy. A person might want to achieve a goal and same as yours, but your strategies are different. A person that wants to, let's say, pass an examination, the strategy may be to start reading from the day school resumes. That's for someone. Maybe you understand that he does not get things easily. I had a friend then, I would say, oh, I can't wait to rush before I read. I need to read from the beginning of the semester. That's fine. That is his own strategy. There are some other people, they'll say, no, I'll wait till mid semester or mid term before I start reading. That is their own strategy, and I believe it's something that is working for them, so to say. And there are other people that 2 days to exam is when they will start rushing to read and doing all the crash reading and all. That is that person's strategy. But they all have a goal. Everybody has a goal. You want to pass your exam. Even though some people's goal is I want to have an A, some people's goal is I want to have an E. That is, let my people go. Let me just pass. So everybody has their own peculiar goals. Everybody have their own peculiar objective. But back to what I'm saying, strategy is your plans and your action. In order to achieve your goal, you need to have your plan in place, and you need to have actionable steps to achieve those plans. So now, how to set your goal? Let's first talk about what makes a good goal. So what makes a good goal, or let's say characteristics of a good goal, is number one, a goal should be specific. It is not, I want to be rich. In 2023, I want to be rich. That is not specific enough. In order for your goal to be specific, you need to add like more details to your goal. I want to be rich is not a specific goal. It's not clear. Instead, you can say, I want to be 100 million richer, or I want to be 100,000 naira richer, whatever. Just put the figures and then put the time at the end of so period. So your goal has to be specific. The M in the SMART means measurable. Yes, that's the figure part. That's the quantitative part of your goal. Like, what is your figure? You need to be specific. You need to be measurable. You should be able to measure it, that okay, by so period. You should be able to divide it. Let's say your goal is to make 100 million naira or 200 million naira in this year. You should be able to measure it and say, okay, by first quarter, divide 100 million naira by 4, that's 25 million. By first quarter, I should be able to achieve 25 million. By second quarter, 50 million. By third quarter, 75 million. By last quarter, which is the fourth quarter, end of the year, 100 million. That's how you're supposed to do it. It's not something that you cannot even measure. You can't measure. You don't know when you are making progress. So your goal needs to be measurable. Then the A part stands for attainable. Your goal should be attainable. It should be achievable. Something you can achieve. Don't set goal that you know that is not achievable, it's not realistic. It's not okay. SMART, SMA. A is achievable. It should be something you can achieve. It's something you can get, your hand can touch. Not something your hand cannot touch. Don't just set imaginary goals. Set goals that are feasible, that are attainable, something you can reach, something you can get to. Then the R part stands for relevant. Your goal should be relevant to you, not something that is not even concerning you, or is not even related to what you do or what you stand for. Your goal should be something that you can relate with. It should be something you can relate with. It should be something that is realistic to you. Then the T part stands for time bound. Your goals has to have a specific time. At so period, I should have done this. At so period, I should have achieved this. That's what makes a goal SMART. So you need to set SMART goals for 2023. Now let's go into how to set your goals. So I've already stated the quality of a good goal, characteristics of a good goal, which is SMART. So now, how do you set your goal? I mentioned something. I said the tool with which you achieve your goal is your strategy. So what is your strategy? Let's say I want to set a goal around my business. So it is business goal. Like, it's better for you to separate it. Don't module it up together. Separate it. Goal for your business, goal for your ministry, goals for your career, goals for your finance, goals for your relationships, goals for your marriage, goals for your family or parenting. You set different goals for different purposes. Now let me use a business goal for example. Let's say you want to set a business goal. The other time I said your goal should be time bound, right? And I said it should be clear, it should be specific. That's the S. It should be specific, it should be measurable, it should be achievable, it should be attainable, it should be realistic, and it should be time, it should have a time frame. Yeah, so now let's get to setting a goal for a business. Let's say we want to set a goal for XYZ Nigeria Limited. XYZ Nigeria Limited has been doing 100 million revenue, 150 million revenue in the past 5 years. Let's say we have seen 100 million revenue, 200 million revenue, at some point 150 million revenue. So let's say for 5 years ago it has been between 100 million and 200 million, and now you want to increase it. You want to move it from 200 million to 300 million per annum. That's the revenue in sales. That's sales. So what is the goal you want to set? Now is a sale kind of goal. Okay, the goal is to achieve a revenue of 300 million at the end of the year 2023. Can you see that goal is clear, is specific, and is achievable? Because for some time now you can see they've been moving from 150 to 200. It's not like they are making 1 million or 2 million and they want to jump to 300 million or they want to jump to 500 million. No, they were making 200. They made 200 for some time, they made 150, and it's time. They feel like it's time to move it from 200 to 300. So what they do is set a goal to achieve a sales target of 300 million naira by the end of year 2023. Can you see that goal is so clear, so defined, and so specific? And there's a time frame. Not to be richer in our business. If you say to be richer in our business, you've not set a clear good goal, right? But if you say 300 million naira in revenue by the end of the year, that is very clear, that is specific, that has a time frame. So now let's go to strategy. Now that is the goal for that particular XYZ Nigeria Limited. Now let's go to the strategy. What are the strategy that you need to put in place to achieve this goal? I said strategy are the tools with which you achieve your goal. Now go straight to, okay, strategy is plans plus action. So what are the plans you have in place? We can say, for example, in order to increase revenue, you need more marketing, right? You need more marketing. Improve your customer service, because when you do good to one customer, they'll bring more customers to you. That's another thing. Those are plans. So your plan is, number one, you want to go aggressive marketing. You want to serve your customers better. You want them to get value for their money. You want to increase your you want to increase you want to reduce the time. Let's assume that you used to take a lot of time to serve your customer. You want to reduce the time it takes you to serve them. So those are your plans, right? So you have your plans written out. Okay, number one, aggressive marketing. You want to market more. Number two, you want to improve your sales relationship. I mean, your customer service or customer experience. Number three, you want to run adverts. Yeah, you want to spend on advertising. You can make the decision whether you want to use TV advertising, social media advertising. Depends on your pocket or what you feel is good for your business. There's some kind of business that running a TV advert is good for, right? There's some kind of business that magazine advert is good for. So you need to just figure out which one is good for your business and then put it in your plan. That's three. So I mentioned three things. I said you want to go on aggressive marketing and advertising. You want to go on improving your customer experience, and the third, you want to invest in you want to invest in advertising. You want to invest money in advertising. So that's your plan. Now let's get to action. I said strategy is plans plus action. Now action, you need to break down the steps into bits. You need to break down the plans into bits. Now in order to aggressive marketing, your action, maybe your daily action, your weekly action, your monthly action, you need to write it down. Okay, every day we want to post on all our social media platform 2 times in a day, let's say in the morning and in the evening, every day. So that means you need to have a schedule for posting on your social media account. in the morning and in the evening, a schedule, maybe time, maybe 8 a.m. in the morning and 6 p.m. in the evening. And of course, the reason why you are choosing that time is because you believe that 7 a.m. people are going to work and they are on their phone. I wanted to say 7 a.m., not 8 a.m. 7 a.m. people are going to market, they're going to work and they're on their phone, so they probably have the time to like go through their phones and be able to see what's up and what's going on. So at that time, 7 a.m., you want to do what? You want to post something on your social media platform. And then the second one, which is in the evening by 6 p.m., probably a lot of people are already closed for the day, 4 5 p.m., and they're already going back home. So it's also a good time to post because they will get to see it and engage. So those are the factors, simple factors you can just put in place. You can just consider before you set timing for whatever you want to do. So that one is about like advert aggressive marketing, right? You want to put it to their face. You want to increase your earning potentials. You want to increase your revenue. So what you are doing is that you are putting it to their face, because by the time somebody sees it today, you say, oh, I know this page now, I know these people. Tomorrow again you post again, I've seen them. So there's this trust, whether I believe it or yes, there's a trust that you're already gradually building in people's heart, because you're always showing up, strong. So that is a very important. So that's like an actionable step to do what? Number one, to post on social media platform by 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. That's on that one. Number two, it's also an actionable plan to address your plan on good customer experience. Maybe you want to, the rate at which you respond to people to be better or to be faster. For that reason, you can say, okay, we're going to have a dedicated staff. That's your action. A dedicated staff to attend to all our customers' query and complaints. And this staff will be trained. That's an action. So you just like, okay, you set the time by once in a month. I will personally train, let's say I'm the MD, I'll personally train the customer representative or the customer service officer. I'm personally going to train her or him on how to handle queries and how to attend to customers. So I'm going to put it in my schedule that every month, once in a month, I want to train this person on how to handle customers' complaint better. I'm also doing something to add to contribute to the goal, right? To contribute to our objective. And then I'm also going to say, okay, in my own actionable step, okay, the MD is going to be having a train. That's the actionable step. At the end of the month, let's say the last Saturday in the month, could be a 28, 29, 27, 25. Last Saturday of every month, the MD is going to be having a training with the customer service officer. So that's like an actionable step that is going to happen once in a month. So, but at the end of the day, you see that all these things are towards achieving one objective. You want to improve your sales, and you've already like set out your plans and action. So by the end of first quarter, that's by end of March, you can do a review of what you've achieved. Okay, what have we been able to do based on our plans and our actions? What have we been able to achieve? Have you been able to increase, okay, from 200? Are we on 220? Are we on 250? Where are we today as at the end of March? Where are we today? You check. Oh, we are at 230. Okay, I think that's better. What more can we do to improve or to push it harder? Even though that looks good, that's also a question you want to ask yourself at the end of first quarter. What are we doing well? From everything, from the results you have, you can know what you are doing well, you continue to do. You can know what you are doing, but it's not really okay. You need to stop or you need to adjust. So at the end of the day, your goal is that you want to achieve that sales target, and you're already putting in actionable steps in order to achieve your goal. So that's basically how to set a goal and how to set strategy to achieving that goal. I would quickly make another example, which is on let's say you want to reduce your weight. That's a goal, right? So in order to set a goal, I'll also use the acronym, that's SMART. You are going to be setting a SMART goal about your body, or your weight, body weight. Now let's say you are on a 80 kg and you want to reduce to 70 kg. So that is your goal. Your goal is to achieve a body, or to achieve 70 kg at the end of first quarter. You want to burn 10 kg in the first three months, so to speak. Now, what are you going to do? You are very specific. Okay, you are currently on an 80 kg, and you want to move from 80 kg to 70 kg. So that is your goal. You write it to achieve 70 kg by end of March. That goal is not for the year, it's for just for, and if by the end of the year you want to be on a 60 or 65, it's a personal decision. And for some people that want to like increase their weight or gain the weight, they'll say, okay, I'm currently on a 65, I want to move from 65 to 80. It's a personal decision at the end of the day. So but just be specific in your goal, put the figures, put the time frame to achieve a body of 80 kg at the end of the year. To achieve a body of 50 kg 50 kg is very small, but some people still want it that way. So you need to be very, very clear about your goal. Now, what is your strategy? Do you want to go on dieting? That's a strategy. Do you want to go on exercise, daily exercise? That's a strategy. Do you want to go on all these surgical procedures like removing fat and all that? That's another strategy. It's left to you to choose the one that suits you or the one that you want. So let's assume our strategy is to use food. We want to use food. Let's say food and exercise. That's our strategy. Strategy in reducing weight is food and exercise. And if you want to gain weight, strategy in reducing weight could also be food and exercise, right? So let's say you want to reduce your weight from 80 kg to 70 kg in the first quarter, first 3 months. So we say to achieve a body of from 80 to 65 kg at the end of March. So that's already very clear, specific, and is achievable. So what is our strategy? The plan is that I'm going to be eating healthy. That's the plan. I'm going to be doing daily exercise. That's another plan. Now let's go to action. What are you going to be doing every day? Concerning food, you have a food timetable. This is what you are going to eat in the morning. This is what you are going to eat. So we put it there, preparing a food timetable that addresses or that helps reduce weight or reduce weight. Yeah. Then another one is you put it there, you're not going to be eating fat or junks. That's an actionable step. So an actionable steps, you're not going to be eating fat or junks, and then you're going to be doing what? Exercise 5 minutes in the day, 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening, maybe jogging. So you can just put it there, jog every morning to the bus stop. Lagosians, they jog most times. So jog every morning to the bus stop for 5 minutes. Okay, that's actionable steps. So you just break it down. At the end of the first month, you know that you should have moved from 80 to like maybe 75, right? At the end of the second month, you should have moved to like maybe 70. At the end of the third month, you should have moved to 65 kg, and you've achieved your goal. So it's important to consider these factors when setting your goal. So I want to wrap it up now. I am saying that if you want to set a goal, let it be specific, let it have a time frame. That's what makes a good goal. And I'm saying that to achieve your goal, you need a strategy. The strategy is something that you are going to use. That's your plans. What are your plans and what are the actions? So once you do that and then you have it written down, it's not just to have your goals in your head, but rather write it down. When you write it down, it's better and it's easier for you to remember or to go back and check, oh, what is my goal? What is this? When you're about losing track. So it's very, very important. So I believe you've learned 1 or 2 things. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Love, share with your friends, and most importantly, please make use of the strategy or make use of the things I've discussed in this video. Thank you for watching this video. See you in my next video. Oh, wait, before we go, please, if you're here to subscribe, please do so. Subscription is free, absolutely free. Please subscribe. Please share my video. Thank you and see you. Bye.